Hello everyone. Today we'll be testing the TruePlay capabilities of my SONOS system, and we'll be comparing two different SONOS setups with TruePlay capabilities. As some of you may know, TruePlay tunes the speakers to the room acoustics and usually makes the speakers sound better in their performance. The difference is obviously in some cases very subtle, with this speaker setup probably not having a huge difference due to its pretty decent placement already. However, in more inconveniently placed Sonos speakers, the difference is usually a lot bigger. For example, with my Sonos One speaker, which is placed in my kitchen at a pretty inconvenient place. As you can see, it's tucked pretty much in the in the corner of the kitchen, which isn't the best place to put the speaker, especially with all these acoustic reflections around the speaker. TruePlay can pretty much fix a lot of these issues with speakers, and especially in bad placement like this one, the effects of TruePlay are pretty noticeable actually. So we'll be doing a test between this Sonos One and my Play 5 stereo setup with TruePlay turned on and turned off. And you can simply hear the difference, which is made by the TruePlay calibration of the speakers. Both speakers have been calibrated using an iPhone, as Android still doesn't work with TruePlay, which is unfortunate, but it's what we're stuck at with the moment. So enjoy this comparison, and let's start. So let's start with the comparison enabling TruePlay in the first 30 seconds of the song. I'll be giving a notice when TruePlay is turned off and turned on, so you can actually notice the difference between both modes, turned on and turned off. So let's start a comparison with TruePlay enabled. TruePlay is going to be turned off now. TruePlay is going to be turned on again. TruePlay is going to be turned off again. TruePlay is going to be turned on again. TruePlay is going to be turned off again. TruePlay is going to be turned on again. TruePlay is going to be turned off again. TruePlay is going to be turned on again. So here we've had our initial thoughts on the SONOS 1 playing with TruePlay enabled and TruePlay disabled. You should be able to hear a pretty good difference even over compressed YouTube. But the difference is definitely there. To me, the sound is more hollow and very reflective with TruePlay turned off, and with TruePlay enabled, the sound seems to be a lot more like a speaker placed in an open field with no direct reflections near it. So TruePlay does make a huge difference, in my opinion, when used with speakers placed in inconvenient places like this one, which you can see is placed around every type of corner you can imagine, which isn't the best idea for good audio playback. But like with most people, not everyone can actually change their kitchen to accommodate a speaker, so TruePlay is a very welcome addition in my opinion, especially with simpler speakers as background music in kitchens. So let's move up to our Play 5 stereo. So here we have the stereo Play 5 setup. These speakers are placed in a pretty decent position. It's not the best position, obviously, with the glass backside, but as far as better room acoustics, yeah, there are only marginally better options to having the speaker sound better. TruePlay does improve the sound, but it's unlike with the Sonos One in the kitchen, it's a lot more subtle, and it's also probably a question whether you will recognize it or not, as I even have trouble seeing it sitting in front of the speakers. So just for the sake of comparison, we'll be doing it too, and enjoy. We'll be playing the same song, and over again I'll be saying when TruePlay is enabled and when TruePlay is disabled. So enjoy. So TruePlay is enabled right now. TruePlay is going to be disabled. TruePlay is going to be enabled. TruePlay is going to be disabled. TruePlay is going to be enabled. TruePlay is going to be disabled. TruePlay is going to be enabled. TruePlay is going to be disabled. TruePlay is going to be enabled. So there you have the comparison between TruePlay enabled and TruePlay disabled on both my Play 5 stereo setup and my SONOS One setup. The difference here is a lot more subtle than in the kitchen, obviously, as the speakers aren't placed in the worst position you could imagine. There is a slight difference, however, and I do think the TruePlay enabled speakers do sound a bit better. The difference in the kitchen is obviously a lot bigger, but with this Play 5 stereo setup, it's still noticeable. So if you happen to have iPhone and some Sonos speakers, then I would definitely recommend TruePlay calibrating your speakers. If you have an Android phone and you have Sonos speakers, you should ask someone for the iPhone. I also don't have an iPhone in my possession, and TruePlay calibration only takes a single time, so you don't have to keep using your iPhone to enjoy your calibrated speakers. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And stay tuned for my next videos. I might be giving my thoughts on the Google Home Max in the coming video. I unfortunately don't have the option to get it at this moment in the Netherlands, but if it arrives within a month, I might get it and do a comparison with the Play 5 stereo or even a single speaker, as the Google Home Max and the Play 5 seem to be pretty much copies of each other. Obviously, the Google Home Max being the copy of the Play 5. So you could stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching and goodbye.